Welcome to Outdoor Oasis Ideas. Today, we're diving into the world of small front yard flower beds and exploring how to create a lush green oasis filled with fragrant blooms. Small front yards present unique challenges, but they also offer exciting opportunities for creative landscaping. With careful planning and smart design choices, compact space can become a charming and inviting entrance to your home. The key is to maximize every square inch while maintaining a sense of balance and harmony. When designing a small front yard flower bed, it's crucial to start with a clear vision. Consider the style of your home and the overall look you want to achieve. Are you aiming for a formal, manicured appearance or a more relaxed, cottage garden feel? Your design should complement the architecture of your house and create a seamless transition from the street to your front door. Start by planting your flower bed with taller plants at the back, gradually decreasing in height towards the front. This tiered approach not only ensures that all plants are visible, but also adds a sense of depth to the space. Vertical gardening is a game changer for small front yards. Incorporate trellises, arbors, or even a small pergola to add height and create opportunities for climbing plants. Clematis, climbing roses, or fragrant jasmine can transform a plain wall or fence into a living tapestry of color and scent. These vertical elements draw the eye upward, making the space feel larger and more dynamic. Color plays a crucial role in small garden design. While it might be tempting to include every color of the rainbow, a more restrained palette can actually make the space feel larger and more cohesive. Consider choosing a limited color scheme with 2 or 3 main colors and complementary accents. Soft, cool colors like blues, purples, and whites can make a space feel more expansive, while warm tones like reds, oranges, and yellows create a cozy. When selecting plants for a small front yard flower bed, it's important to choose varieties that are well suited to the space. Look for compact or dwarf varieties of your favorite plants. For example, instead of a full-sized hydrangea that can quickly outgrow a small space, opt for a dwarf variety like Little Lime or Bobo. These smaller cultivars offer the same beautiful blooms without overwhelming the garden. Perennials are an excellent choice for small flower beds as they return year after year, providing reliable color and structure. Some great options for compact spaces include coneflowers, salvia, coral bells, and daylilies. These plants offer long-lasting blooms and come in a variety of colors to suit any design scheme. Don't overlook the power of foliage plants in creating a lush, green oasis. Plants with interesting leaves can provide texture and color even when not in bloom. Hostas, heucheras, and ornamental grasses are excellent choices for adding year-round interest to a small flower bed. Silver-leaved plants like lamb's ear or artemisia can act as a neutral backdrop, making nearby flowers pop. Incorporating evergreen shrubs into your design ensures that your front yard looks attractive even in the winter months. Dwarf conifers, boxwoods, or small hollies can provide structure and year-round greenery. These plants can serve as anchors in your design, framing the entrance to your home or defining the edges of your flower bed. In a small space, every plant needs to earn its keep. Look for plants that offer multiple seasons of interest. For example, flowering dogwoods provide spring blooms, summer greenery, fall color, and winter structure. Ornamental grasses offer movement and texture throughout the growing season and can provide winter interest with their dried plumes. Fragrance is an often overlooked element in garden design, but it can add an extra dimension to your small front yard oasis. Place fragrant plants near walkways or the entrance to your home where their scent can be fully appreciated. Lavender, roses, lilacs, and fragrant herbs, rosemary or thyme, are excellent choices for adding a sensory element to your garden. While planning for abundant blooms and lush greenery, don't forget about the importance of hardscaping in your small front yard design. A well-designed pathway not only provides access to your front door, but also adds structure and visual interest to the space. Consider using materials that complement your home's exterior, such as brick, natural stone, or decorative pavers. In a small space, every detail counts. Incorporate decorative elements that reflect your personal style and add character to the garden. A small water feature like a bubbling fountain or a simple bird bath can create a focal point and attract wildlife. Lighting is crucial in a small front yard, both for safety and ambiance. Solar-powered path lights are an easy, eco-friendly option for illuminating walkways. Consider adding uplighting to showcase specimen plants or architectural features of your home. Container gardening is a valuable tool in small front yard design. Planters can add height, color, and flexibility to your space. Use large containers to frame your entrance or to create visual anchors in your flower bed. Smaller pots can be used to experiment with new plant combinations or to highlight seasonal blooms. Container gardens also allow you to grow plants that might not thrive in your native soil, expanding your planting options. When working with a small space, it's important to consider the visual impact of your plant choices. Opt for plants with long blooming periods or those that offer multiple seasons of interest. For example, reblooming daylilies or repeat flowering roses can provide color throughout the growing season. Plants with attractive seed heads like coneflowers or sedums continue to add interest even after their blooms have faded. Don't be afraid to mix different plant types in your small flower bed. Combining perennials, annuals, shrubs, and even small trees can create a rich, layered look. Annuals can be used to fill in gaps and provide instant color, while perennials and shrubs form the backbone of your design. A small ornamental tree, such as a Japanese maple or a dwarf fruit tree, can serve as a focal point and add vertical interest. In a small front yard, every inch of soil is valuable. Consider implementing companion planting techniques to maximize your space. For example, plant shallow-rooted flowers beneath deeper-rooted shrubs, or use sprawling ground covers to fill in gaps between taller plants. This not only creates a fuller, more lush appearance, but also helps suppress weeds and retain soil moisture. Edging is an often overlooked element that can make a big difference in a small flower bed. A clean, well-defined edge between your flower bed and lawn or pathway can give your garden a polished, professional look. While it's important to create a design that looks good from the street, don't forget to consider the view from inside your home. Your front yard flower bed should be just as enjoyable when viewed through your windows. Consider placing fragrant plants near windows that are often open, or positioning colorful blooms where they can be easily seen from inside. Maintenance is key in a small front yard garden. Regular deadheading, pruning, and tidying will keep your space looking its best. Set aside time each week for garden maintenance tasks, and you'll be rewarded with a consistently beautiful display. Mulching is a simple but effective way to improve the health and appearance of your small front yard flower bed. A layer of organic mulch helps retain soil moisture, suppress weeds, and regulate soil temperature. As an added bonus, it gives the garden a neat, finished appearance. Choose a mulch that complements your garden style. Shredded bark for a natural look, or a more decorative option, like crushed stone for a formal garden. Don't overlook the power of repetition in creating a cohesive design. Repeating certain plants, colors, or shapes throughout your small flower bed can tie the space together and create a sense of rhythm. This doesn't mean you need to plant in rigid patterns. Even informal repetition can create a harmonious feel. Consider incorporating edible plants into your front yard flower bed. Many herbs and vegetables have attractive foliage or flowers that can complement ornamental plants. Lavender, sage, and thyme are not only fragrant and beautiful, but also useful in the kitchen. Compact vegetable varieties like cherry tomatoes or dwarf peppers can add unexpected interest to your flower bed. As your garden grows and evolves, be prepared to make adjustments. Plants may outgrow their spaces, or some combinations might not work as well as you'd hope. Gardens are dynamic, living spaces, and part of the joy of gardening is the ongoing process of refining and improving your design. Seasonal interest is crucial in a small front yard garden. Plan for a succession of blooms throughout the growing season. From early spring bulbs to late fall aster, include plants with attractive fall foliage or winter berries to ensure your garden remains interesting even in the colder months. Don't forget about the impact of texture in your garden design. Mixing plants with different leaf shapes and sizes can create visual interest even when flowers are not in bloom. Combine fine textured plants like ornamental grasses with broader leaf plants for a pleasing contrast. Vertical gardening doesn't have to be limited to climbing plants. Consider incorporating hanging baskets or wall-mounted planters to add another layer of greenery and color to your small front yard. These can be particularly effective for showcasing trailing plants like petunias, lobelia, or ivy geranium. Don't overlook the importance of negative space in your design. While it might be tempting to pack your small flower bed with as many plants as possible, leaving some open areas can actually make the space feel larger and more balanced. These open spaces also provide room for your plants to grow and mature. Remember that your front yard is often the first impression visitors have of your home. A well-designed flower bed can create a welcoming atmosphere and set the tone for the rest of your property. Choose plants and design elements that reflect the style and character of your home. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of small front yard flower bed ideas. We hope this video has inspired you to create your own lush green oasis filled with fragrant blooms. If you enjoyed this video and want more gardening tips and inspiration, don't forget to subscribe to Outdoor Oasis Ideas. Hit that notification bell to stay updated on our latest video.